Hello everyone, welcome to Corner Farming in the Philippines. Well, we were just getting going good. We had a big crew here today. We were getting a lot accomplished, and now the rain has come. Look, I'm not going to poo-poo the rain. It's always more or less welcome, but the timing for today in particular is not that great. I haven't looked at the radar. I have no idea how long this is going to last. Hopefully, I mean, it's lunchtime, it's lunch break now. Hopefully this will be over 30 minutes, 45 minutes, so that everyone will come back. The thing is that most of the time, you know, who wants to work out in the rain, right? So I am, if it continues to rain, I'm like 99% sure most of the crew won't come back. So hopefully this will clear up in a little while. I'm going to look at the radar and see what's going on. But at least, you know, if it continues for another 30 minutes or so, we won't have to do any watering up here around the house, because there were some things that did need some water. Now those cucumbers have just exploded out of the ground. Look at that. In the last couple of days. So love, that last row did not get planted? When did she plant again? Yeah. When? Like, a couple of days ago? Alright. On Saturday? So they should be up at the end of this week. Yeah, I mean, you know, I can see that on close inspection, and I don't have, you know, I'm not right down there, but I see 1, 2, 3 that did come up. But I'm now informed that that was from a pack of seeds that had already, that last row was planted from a pack of seeds that had already been opened. And so, you know, there's a reason why it says store in a cool, dry place, and that's for an unopened pack. For an open pack, you lose a lot of the ability for things to germinate. You know, this is already dissipating, and I can see breaks in the clouds. So hopefully this is just a little cloud burst here. And if it is, then we will water some things up here. Like I said, if it continues for another 30 minutes, even at this rate, then we won't have to water, which is you know, neither here nor there. Watering equals fertilization, because we're using water from the breeding tanks. So rainwater is water, but it's not as much benefit as if it was not raining, and we would just simply have to pump out the water from the well and run it through the breeding tanks and then water. The big thing is what has been known up to this point as Pond 4. It was just starting to dry out enough to where we could kind of get around in there without slipping and falling, and that is not going to happen anymore. And I want that complete this week, so that we can begin planting next week. And as I've said before, get it into production. And we're going to take what we've learned in the last month or so from the other fields. We're going to put, not raised beds per se, but we're going to put in furrows, and everything will be planted on top of those furrows. So there will be, when it is watered, the water, if we level it properly, won't even reach to the very top of the furrows. That'll help drive the roots down, and it will also keep the roots from being in standing saturated and standing water or overly saturated soil. So we're going to, since all those fields need to be done that way moving forward in the future, we might as well start with that one and do it right the first time. Not that we did the other fields wrong, but we just, I'm not going to say we, I did not have the idea to do it that way when we first started. And not only didn't I have the idea, we didn't have the means to make it happen anyway. But now we do. So we're off to the races if the rain stops. And it's looking like it's pretty much done. Well, the rain did lighten up for a while, and I had hopes that it was going to stop. But those hopes have now been dashed. This is actually turning into a fairly significant rain event. It's raining pretty hard right at the moment. And as you can see, the old pond floor is got water everywhere in it. So, you know, I was just talking to Tatai about it. We had all this crew lined up and available to work. Well, they got in a half a day and then it started to rain. What luck, huh? So I looked on the radar map, and absolutely none of this showed up. It wasn't showing any rainfall at all within 100 miles of the hole. So I don't know what the problem is with the AccuWeather radar. It's usually 100% spot on, but for this event, this rain event, it's 100% not accurate. So I don't know how, that means I have no way of being able to predict how long this is going to last. I did get a heads up from Mark Cooper a couple days ago saying that significant rain was heading our way, and I looked at the satellite at that time, and it was still, there was some stuff going on to our east, but it was still really far out and was looking kind of like it was going to head to the north and maybe miss us, but obviously not. But I would nonetheless like to have had a radar picture of this and being able to witness the movement of whatever this storm this is, and that would give me an idea of how long it was going to last, but no such luck. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.